Hello learners, today we are going to discuss the MCQs from DSBM, that is Drugstore Business Management. We are on part 2 from the forms of business organization, wherein we are going to cover few of the MCQs regarding the form of business organization, that is nothing but partnership. In part 1 we have seen the introduction to various forms of business organization, wherein we had a talk about different forms. In part 2 we are going to talk about the partnership. So to start with the MCQs from part 2, the question is, limited scope of expansion is the disadvantage of dash. Limited scope of expansion, that means one cannot expand the business. It is having a limited scope for expansion. So which among the business form is having the limited scope? Whether it is sole proprietorship, whether it is partnership, whether it is cooperative society, or all of them. Which amongst the given is having limited scope of expansion? All of you come on, put your answers in the comment section and then you can verify your answers. The correct answer is, it is limited scope of expansion is the disadvantage of sole proprietorship, because though the highest secrecy is maintained in the sole proprietorship, there is very little scope of the expansion since it is handled by a single person. That means one cannot expand like the branches. For example, you can say it is about like a departmental store. If you will talk about the DMart, they are having various branches. Like that, a sole proprietor can't expand the business. Next question is, active partner is also known as dash. Whether the active partner is also known as sleeping partner, working partner, secret partner, or none of them. Which amongst the given is correct for active partner? You can put your answer in the comment box. Till that, we will go for the explanation. Now, active partner is also known as working partner or actual partner, because active partner, since the word active, that means that partner is working. He is looking into the affairs of the business. So it is active or working or actual partner. Next question is, partners who take active part in the management as well as the functions of business are dash. Whether the partners taking active part in the managing of the business as well as the functions of business are active partner, working partner, both of them, or none of them. Which amongst the given is correct? The correct answer is, it is both of them. Partners who take active part in the management is an active partner, which is also known by the name working partner. So the correct answer is, it is both of them. Next question is, the partner not disclosed to public but shares the profit and losses of the firm is dash. That means ऐसा partner जो public को disclose नहीं है, पता नहीं है, but he is sharing or she is sharing the profit and losses of the firm. Whether it's an sleeping partner, whether it's an inactive partner, whether both of them or none of them, the correct answer is, it is both of them. The sleeping partner, which is also known as inactive partner, is not having any part, okay, in the business activities, but he is sharing the profit and loss, okay, as well as he is also having the voice in the management but not known to the public. So it is sleeping partner or inactive partner. Next question is, dash partner do not take part in the conduct of the business firm. Whether inactive partner, whether working partner, whether secret partner, or none of them, which amongst the given is correct for partner who is not taking part in the conduct of business firm. You have few seconds to answer. Come on, put your answer in the comment box fast. The correct answer is, it is inactive partner. Inactive, since the word inactive, not active, so it is not taking any part in the conduct of the business. Next question is, the partner not sharing profit but liable for the debts of the firm is dash. Whether the partner who is not sharing any profit but liable to the debts of the firm is nominal partner, whether he is working partner, whether secret partner, or none of them, which amongst the given is correct for the partner not sharing profit but liable for the debts of the firm? The correct answer is, it is nominal partner. Nominal means just for the namesake, not having capital invested, not cannot claim for the profit, but liable for the debts of the firm. That means that is liabilities, means it is a sort of anything which is for the person, for which the person is liable. That means liable is nothing but if it's a sort of loan or taxes, that liabilities that person or that partner will have, but he will not share any, he will not invest any capital or not share any profit. Okay. Next question is, the partner neither contributing capital nor taking active part in the business conduct is dash. Whether that partner is active partner, working partner, nominal partner, or none of them. The correct answer is, it is nominal partner again, because nominal partner is not investing any capital, not claiming for the profit, but he is the partner. So it is nominal partner. Next question is, the objectives of partner in profits only is dash. That means partners in profit only are just to make the use of his money and goodwill, just to share the losses of the firm, just are not liable to the creditors of the firm, or all of them. Which amongst the given is correct answer? You have few seconds to answer. Come on, put your answers in the comment box fast. The objectives of partners in profit only, that means the partners who only share the profit, whether they are making the use of the money and the goodwill, share the losses of the firm, not liable to the creditors, or all of them. The correct answer is, it is to make use of his money and goodwill, is nothing but partner in profit only. He will not bear any losses, only the profit will be owned by him. Next question is, partner contributing money only for profit is dash. That means the partner who is contributing money just for profit purpose is called as active partner, working partner, partners in profit, or none of them. Which amongst the given is correct answer? So just now in question number 8 we had a talk about the same. So the correct answer is partners in profit only, just making the use of the money and the goodwill owned by him. So it is partners in profit only. Next question is, partner not entitled to any profit but liable to third party is dash. Whether it is minor partner, whether it is partner by holding out, whether it is nominal partner, or none of them. Which amongst the given is correct regarding the partner who is entitled to profit but not entitled to any profit but liable to the third party? The correct answer is, it is partners by holding out. Partners by holding out is nothing but it is partner who is undeclared partner. That means not sharing any profit but liable to the third party. That means if any loan is there, okay, if any offense, then the penalty, if it is to be paid, then he is liable to that third party, but he will not share any profit. So partners by holding out is also known by the name quasi-partner or partners estoppel. Partners by holding out or estoppel partner or quasi-partner. Next question is, the partner sharing the property and profit of the firm with limited liability is dash. Whether the partner sharing the property as well as profit is active partner, minor as a partner, nominal as a partner, or none of them. Which amongst the given is true for the partner having limited liability but वो प्रॉपर्टी का भी हकदार होता है और प्रॉफिट का भी हकदार होता है? तो ऐसा कौन सा पार्टनर है? द करेक्ट आंसर इज, इट इज minor as a partner. That means minor partner who is not having full legal authorities, like below the age of 18, he is sharing the property, definitely is sharing the profit, but he is having or she is having limited liabilities. Next question is, types of partnership are dash. Whether the types of partnership are general partnership, limited partnership, both of them, or none of them. Which amongst the given is correct for the types of partnership? The correct answer is, it is both of them. General partnership as well as limited partnership are the types of partnership, wherein general partnership is nothing but it is a sum of money, okay, wherein which is invested by all the partners who are involved, they are having unlimited liabilities, okay. Whereas the limited partnership is what? The partners who are liable up to the amount of investment only. That means whatever the capital is invested by that partner, he is liable to that investment amount only. It is not having, or that partner is not having unlimited liability. So it is limited partnership. So limited partnership, you can very well quote the example of real estate in case of limited partnership. Next question is, the partnership wherein partners have unlimited liabilities is dash. Whether it is general partnership, limited partnership, both of them, or none of them. Just now we had a talk about the general partnership and limited partnership, wherein we saw that in case of general partnership there are unlimited liabilities. So the correct answer is, it is general partnership. Next question is, a limited partnership consists of dash. Whether a limited partnership consists of general partners, limited partners, special partners, or all of them. Which amongst the given is correct for the limited partnership? You can put your answer in the comment box fast. We will go for the verification of the answer. The correct answer is, it is all of them. Because though the partnership is limited, but what do you mean by limited partnership? That whatever is the amount invested by the partners, that partner is liable to that much amount of capital invested. So the general partners, that means the amount invested, whatever may be the account, it can be a combination, that having a general partner having unlimited liability, it can have a limited partner having limited liability, as well as it can have a special partner which is contributing into the partnership on the basis of having like owning some property. In that sense, if you consider the example of real estate industry, okay, and also take part in the conduct and having the authorities to check for the transactions or any conduct of the business. So a limited partnership can consist all these partners, wherein the general partners, which can have unlimited liability. Limited partner, he will have the amount of liability where the capital is invested, the amount of capital invested. And special partner, in case of real estate, having or owning the some property or the place particular. Next question is, liability of general and special partners are dash. Whether the liability of general partner and special partners are limited and unlimited, unlimited and limited, only limited or unlimited for both of them. Which amongst the given is correct about the liabilities of the general and special partners? The correct answer is, it is unlimited and limited. As we all know, general partnership is having limited liability. So general partner is having an unlimited liability. So the general partner is having unlimited liability, whereas the special partner, for example, whoever is investing his or her property or place, you can say, okay, is having liability with respect to that concern. So it is limited liability. So general partner have unlimited liability, whereas special partner have limited liability. With this, we finish with few of the MCQs from forms of business organization, partnership, part 2. Stay tuned with Pharmacy Info Line for part 3 forms of business organization. Thank you.